Thank you very much.
Let's go.
Good afternoon, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my fellow entrepreneurs. It's a pleasure to be here today and to speak to you, and also to listen to other speakers, especially my dear sister here. I was quite blown away listening to you. I'm sure we'll have a lot to talk about, because who are here today to impart knowledge to all of us. So I was charged to speak on the topic, provoking the creativity in you. And from what Professor Patitoni spoke about, we know that entrepreneurship in Nigeria, it's not easy. And the only way you can succeed, the only way you can thrive, the only way you will survive beyond 2 years is to think creatively, to be innovative, and also to be disciplined in your processes, and also how you interact with the people that you work with in your organization. So I don't have control with what is happening over there, but we'll go along. So when I say provoking the creativity in you, I'm speaking to you in the audience today. From the poll taken earlier, I think we have 90% entrepreneurs in the room. 90% will be entrepreneurs. Have we experienced a mental block in the ideas that we've propagated, in the businesses that we've started? Has anybody ever been in a position where you are like, you're not seeing the future, you're not seeing what you should do next, but you think you have a great idea in your hand? Can I see hands up? I'm not seeing the hands. Good. Stand in your truth. It's happened to me a whole lot. Sometimes I say, I can't see it. And if I can't see it, I can't do it. Because it's what you see that you can reproduce. And this brings me to what I call creative thinking. What is creative thinking? Most entrepreneurs, we need to stay creative in our thoughts and in our business models and in the things that we do. We cannot stay in one place to be able to think that we can move. We can't stay in one place. We can't be rigid with our thoughts. Sometimes we're so passionate about ideas that we have. We're so passionate about it. It's, some of us see these as small businesses as a child, as a baby. So if anybody comes to tell us that this business cannot work, we take offense. Is that true? We take offense. In fact, we start seeing you as the enemy. You don't want my progress at all. But the truth is that if we're not open to receive, there's no way we can change our thinking. There's no way we can see the opportunities that are all around us. So I would ask, what is creativity? What is creativity? For me, I would say that it's, sorry, my slide skipped. Yeah, okay. So the picture up there, who remembers that? Not many people here. Who are 80s children in this room? So nobody rolled tire. Nobody played in the rain. Please, me, I did all that too, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. Thoroughly. I even used nail. I cooked okra soup with rose petals and leaves. I had a pet lizard I put inside a matchbox. I explored as a child. I was curious. I was so curious that I went and I took my mother's medication and drank it. My grandmother had to pump me with palm oil. You know, pump palm oil inside her so that she doesn't get poisoned. I did all that. I drank kerosene. just to understand what it is. Why are they always pouring it inside this thing? That is the innocence of childhood. For me, this was the platform. This was where creativity was birthed. This was when we had no fear. We were fearless. We could explore. We could do things. We planned the world. We planned how we would be air hostesses, flying all over the world, how we would be doing bungee jumping. But the truth today, if I look at all of you in this room, how many of you actually did what you said you were going to do as a child? How many? Nobody. What happened? We grew up. I should give you time. We grew up. We became too serious. Life happened. And we forgot what it means to dream. We forgot the exhilaration in just letting your mind run crazy with all sorts of ideas, things that you would think it's impossible. But what I'm trying to do today is to remind us to go back to our roots, to tap into that enthusiasm, that energy, that freedom that childhood gave us. For me, as an entrepreneur, not taking myself seriously has helped me a lot. Being open to take, what would I call it now? I don't want to use the word admonitions, but to be mentored. To be told, no, you're going crazy again. Come back, focus, make this one work, is what has kept me centered. And also not being too rigid that what I started off with is what I must continue with. We must become curious and question things like a child. So, for me, what is creativity? It's to imagine. It's to invent something new. It's to probe, to look around us. Every day you hear, just if you want to become a billionaire, walk the streets of Nigeria. And you would see a great idea that you can make into something fantastic. And it's true. But the most important thing that we need to do is to remove the mental block that allows us to be free. We need to remove the worries of life, the day-to-day living, to allow our mind the freedom it requires to dream up the impossible. And then give ourselves or put ourselves under a disciplined routine to birth the dreams that we've been given. Creativity is a willingness to play with ideas and possibilities, to let go and explore. For me, creativity means to be original. There are a lot of copycat businesses in Nigeria. A whole lot of copycat businesses. You come out and I see, I'm making money on Instagram. So I'm going to become an influencer. Next thing, I'm borrowing wristwatch, borrowing everything, just to make sure that my Instagram is popping. You come out and I see somebody selling plantain chips, and she's making money. And then you say, that's the business for me. Or you see Dr. Ola and the president of Slot, and you say, that's what I want to start doing now. You need to find your authentic self. You need to know what works for you, and to believe in that dream, no matter how small it is. And to believe that that dream will make you, that dream will define your destiny. That dream is what will give you satisfaction. And that belief you have in that small thing you have in your hand is what will give you the fire, the passion, the enthusiasm to run with the idea against all odds and to make it work. So after all said and done, how can you provoke the creativity in you? And for me, it starts by becoming a child again. Even the Bible says that you cannot see God unless you have the mind of a child. So I need volunteers, like 3 people, that think that if they go to SOD, Spirit of David, how many of you know Spirit of David here? good that they will become the best dancers then. I just need 3 people. My brother, excuse me, is my music cued? Hello? Okay, so I need 3 people to come up here with me. And everybody, once the music starts, I need you to stand on your feet. To just let go. Let go. We're being creative. Some people shaking their heads. That's the inhibition I'm talking about. That's the inhibition. Please, I need my music. That's the inhibition I'm talking about. You need to let go. Become a child again. A child can kick off their shoes and just run around here without worrying about who is looking at me, am I being proper, and all of that. Thank you, high five. That's the confidence I'm talking about. 2 more people. Do you know this song? Do you know this song? Who can dance to this song? Release. We're talking creativity here. Awesome, awesome. Please, we can't hear the music. Provoke the child in you. Thank you. Please, can we dance this song? Entrepreneurship is difficult. You might not have the finances that you need, but it requires your intellect to create something that will be. Dance now. This is what I'm talking about. Children would have been here rocking down. You know, so what is holding us back from just dancing? What is making us feel? It's an inhibition that pulls you back from chasing your dream. From thinking that even if your papa is not available or planned to take, that you will not become one in your life. This is what I'm talking about. This is the belief that you need to have as an entrepreneur. Because without it, you cannot succeed. You need to free yourself from any form of shame. You need to free yourself from any form of inhibition that will hold you back. This is what it is. What are you waiting for? At the end of the day, when you make the money, it goes into your pocket. I love this song so much because for me, I didn't grow up with a silver spoon, but today I'm able to provide for myself and my family, and then I watch my brothers and my sisters thrive, and I look down and I say, my papa might not have given me all the money in the world, but he gave me some with a sound education. He gave me the ability to dream. He gave me the ability to believe in myself, that even if I don't have one couple, that I'll be able to become somebody. And that's the inspiration I want to leave with all of you today. That even if you are coming from a genuine, even if your background is that you guys only eat once a week, that if you can just believe in your ability, that you can make it, there's no way that you will fail. Thank you very much, my people. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Somebody is rocking on the stage. You want to go on stage? Thank you so much. I can play this song like back to back, because when some people hear it, they think of something else. But when I hear it, I see possibilities. When I hear this song, I just tell myself, Muna, pat yourself on the back. You got this. You can do it. You know, and it gives me that, thank you. They're telling me my time is up. I have 5 minutes, okay. So I'll quickly just wrap up. And I have, to wrap up, I have like a few things that I want us to take away. And it's something I found online. It's called a creative whack pack. You might want to go and check it out. I think it's something that everybody needs to keep close to them. A creative whack pack. That's the name. It's a card with 72 quotes on creativity. So the first one I would start with is okay, my laptop is hanging. Okay. Right, so first one is think like a kid, which we just tried to do now. Think like a child. What would a 6-year-old see if he were looking at your project? Would he see a dot on a wall? Or would he see an owl? Or would he see a bat? You've seen paintings by children. They are so whack, you're like, where did this one think this one up from? That's what your business requires. Listen to your dreams. You might not believe it. I actually have 2 friends who told me that they got ideas for what they're doing today through their dreams. One runs the Nanny Academy, and she's been all over the world doing stuff, you know, on trying to change the narrative with how we relate with our nannies in Nigeria, and she's done quite well with that. So listen to your dreams. Don't take anything for granted. Some people might even tell you, even if you don't understand it, just write it down. How can you relate a recent dream to a current problem? You need to think about that. Believe in yourself. It's all part of being creative. Don't think that idea, because it came from you, it means nothing. And then because it's a Zuckerberg that brought it, it means everything. And this, I'm also going to speak to women, because sometimes we don't believe that we've got this. We don't believe that we are as creative as the next man beside us. So if we have a great idea, we pass it on to the man to be the one to voice it out. Stop doing that. Speak out, speak up. Let your voice be heard. Then slay a dragon. Don't be afraid. Where does fear hold you back? What dragons can you slay? Whatever it is that you're afraid of, once you conquer that, that's where your possibilities begin. Deal with the fears in the room. Deal with the fear that you have, and you will truly succeed. Then combine your ideas. There's wisdom in partnership. You can't do it alone. And like Professor Pat said, nobody's going to steal your idea. It's uniquely yours. If they steal it, modify. That's why you have edition 1, edition 2, and edition 3. They'll be at edition 1 and they'll be running after you to get the copy for edition 2, but you are always what? Ahead. So don't worry about that. Drop an assumption. Yoruba people are like this. Akwa Ibom people are like this. Igbo people are like that. Hausa people are like this. Drop all of that. Open up your mind to the things around you. What can you let go of? What unnecessary assumptions can you eliminate? These are things you need to look at. Look to the past. Most of us, when we become successful, we forget where we started from. But it's your history that paves the way for your future. So you need to pay attention to the mistakes of the past so that you don't repeat it tomorrow. And then, so you can learn from it and then retool it and do what you need to do. Ask what if. Ask what if. What imaginative, what if questions can you make up for your problem? Let your mind wander, loosen up, see, hear, feel, taste. See the obvious. What you need is the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. No dream is undreamable. No thought is unthinkable. So let's go out there and make magic happen. Thank you very much.